Good morning. It's probably like the best feeling day that it's been in a couple weeks, if not all month, and probably will be for the next couple weeks. So I think I'll probably utilize it by finishing and start ripping the trans out. Well, literally not even 5 minutes later, exhaust is off. Maybe 10 minutes. I take that back. Drive shafts out, tranny mount, unbolted now. Well, as you see here, empty. So here we are, and as you can see, they go in much farther than the auto ones. Alright, good. Threads are not damaged. It's just been a while since anything's been that deep into the threads. I was very scared that I damaged the crank, but we good. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be touching this flywheel as much as I am either. So if you've never done this before, your clutch alignment tool for whichever clutch, you will have a flywheel side. I don't believe this one says, but the side that sticks out will always go towards your pressure plate. So just put it on so, and slide her on. Make sure it's flush. Usually when I put the pressure plate on before I start to torque it down, I will pull this up slightly because it has a little bit of wiggle room, and I'll move it up before I torque it down. And there will be dowel pins that you will need to find and line up, which these ants do not quit crawling on me. Looking a little more promising. Now, just go back, put all your bolts in. Want to evenly tighten it down. Which usually I skip one per side. That way there's only one in each of the rotation. Tighten it down. And then I go back and tighten the others. Of the pressure plate torque spec, I think it's 25 to 32, so we'll do about 28. Well, I decided not to include you in all the suffering. So far, we've got her back in. Got tranny fluid in it. This is my last bolt. Still have to get the exhaust wrapped around and back up, which I'm really not looking forward to it because it's a hunk of junk. Right now, I got my bits. I already got to work because it's pretty warm. Turns out I can't find my master cylinder. So I'm here robbing this from this. I have already got the hole started here, as you can see. Yeah, I'll need to drill the 2 bolt holes, finish that hole. I've got the pedal ready, and I'll just have to have the master cylinder, so hopefully I have the right size bit. We'll see. This is really strange. The helicopter's like right there. It's a little bit bigger. Still not there yet. I think it's time to drill the holes for the bolt holes. I figure it's giving me problems. See if I can get this cotter pin in at least. I don't know if they're 13 mil from factory, but that is what this is. Pull the angle grinder out. Got her ready. So now I'm going to bleed the clutch by myself, which you can do. Need a bottle of brake fluid to top it up, a hose to go on your bleeder, and a bottle to submerge it in. And you can self-bleed. I believe we're nearing victory. I have got the master cylinder, clutch pedal in, cotter pin. I've got clutch bled. I've got, what else did I do? I just put the exhaust up finally. I just cannot win this battle. When I take the bolts out of the distributor and rotate it slightly more, like right here, I can get it to like kind of idle. Well, this is where I'm getting the top dead center. What I seen online is it technically fires 20 degrees before. I think I'm too soft again. And I need another oil pump gasket. So, time to travel 45 minutes for a $2 gasket. Pretty cool looking autos, huh? What the heck? It's like an old diner or something. Got a fresh new $2 gasket that we spent $20 in gas to get. I hope this works. But if you look here, you can see a little notch on the bottom part, the arrow. You're supposed to line it with the dot on the gear, and that is top dead center, which, as you see, maybe, is approximately 11 o'clock position. When I just had it in, when it would run, it was totally up and down like that. What I believe, that's top dead center. We'll verify by installing the distributor. Can only go in one way, so not the oil pump gear but the distributor. There's a keyed slot so you can spin the distributor until you which should be roughly in the 4 o'clock position. Not 4 o'clock, but the first cylinder. Torque all 4 of the oil pump gears, or not gears, the bolts down. Put the distributor cap back on and grab a battery, see what she does. Well, we're looking a little better now. I believe the car knows it's up to operating temperature and it's still kind of holding idle. I mean, it's idling, it's not very good, but it's a big step. Kind of at the point I'm just tired of wrenching on it. I want a different vehicle, which, speaking of, I got something cool for you guys. Well, I'll tell you when we get there. Alright, I'm throwing in the towel for the day. I'm ready. I need some food. I've been going at it since 8 a.m. Granted, you know, that's still only like a 10-hour day, but I don't know, I'm just sick of sweating. But she runs way better that we got gas in it, like real gas, not, because I only noticed from my fuel pressure gauge when I went to relieve the pressure, it spit like, looked like chew spit or something. It didn't look right. Now I can actually set timing. I mean, I think it's correct, but now I'll really know because it won't be all over the place. But let me know what you'd like to see. I'm out.